on my other channel, and I thought that I would bring you all a very relaxing experience while hopefully enlightening you at the exact same time. So let's go ahead and start off with taking a deep breath in together. Exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Okay, so I have a couple different card decks that I'm going to choose from tonight, and I thought we could go ahead and get started with a goddess energy card. So let me grab this deck. It's really beautiful. It's hard to see in this low light, but let's go ahead and shuffle. I shuffled before the video, but just for, the sake of honesty and such, we will shuffle here. Okay, so what energy do we need to tap into and see? What is our inner goddess, inner divine feminine wanting to tell us tonight? It's a little bit difficult to try to do this quiet. I feel like cards are kind of loud. Okay, so we have two different cards. I will hold them up to the camera so that we can all see this together. It's a goddess with a lioness, and it says, "The prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own." So what this card is telling us is to reclaim our power as divine beings, and more specifically, divine feminine goddesses within. So that just means in the past we could have allowed others to kind of, dim our light, and it's kind of a common thing for empathic humans to, allow others to take advantage of them, especially from a young age. It just kind of happens that way. But at a certain point in your life and within your awakening, you need to, step into this courage, step into this role, and embrace this strong, amazing, beautiful woman that you are, and allow that to blossom. And that will help you regain your confidence in yourself. The next card is the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So this card kind of goes along with the other in a way. Sorry, it's very hard to see, you guys. Look at her. So beautiful. So she is coming out of the ocean, and what this tells me is that at one point in her life she felt like she was drowning in pain, drowning in darkness, drowning in the shadows, and her light within, as you can see on the card, there's this red light right in the center of her heart. That is her true essence, that is her true being. And sometimes the darkness can really suck us up and take us down to the bottom. And part of reclaiming your power is realizing you can get yourself out of this mess. And it is very possible for you to completely turn your life around and create a brand new reality for yourself. But the thing is, you need to believe own self, that you have that power to change your storyline completely. Okay, let's grab a Goddess of the Moon card. I think that's what these are called. Oh, just kidding. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. I'll leave the deck's link down below if you guys are interested, by the way. Okay, so we have three cards right here. So the first one that came out is change. If you guys would prefer a video where this bright light is on, let me know so that you can kind of see the cards better, but for right now it's very difficult to see, so I'll just have to describe it to you all. Unless this light is brighter, let's try it out. Change. Yeah, I'll just have to let you guys know. So it is a woman in the midst of a thunderstorm, and there is lots of lightning in the background here. Lots of lightning. And right here, she is kind of pushing her legs on this egg, and it's almost like she's birthing something new for herself. And it's a big rebirth. Like, she is this tiny person in the card. Can you see her right there? Right there. And then look how big this egg is. So to me, what this says is that even though she's in the middle of this thunderstorm and in this dark kind of point in her life, it is extremely powerful and transformative for her. So, you know, storms are not always a bad thing. We wouldn't have plants, we wouldn't have life without rain and without water. Like, we are made of water, you know. So during these kind of tumultuous times in our lives, we need to remember that it has a purpose, and that God, the universe, divine, source, spirit, whatever you call it, there is purpose in our pain. So we're not going through this stuff for no reason. We are going through it so that we can rise above and blossom and be reborn into something completely new. And we need to remember to have the courage to step forward in these pursuits and embrace that lioness kind of energy, and embrace this like creativity where we can birth literally anything. And we need that confidence, and we need that power to be able to create this strong change in our life. If we just sit back in the shadows and allow that to engulf us, we're never going to get anywhere. The next one is self-love. I guess we'll have to use the bigger candle because it's more light. Self-love. So this is telling us to focus on us, to focus our energy inward on ourselves, because we are the divine creators. We can create whatever we want. And if we listen to others' opinions, and if we listen to the outside voices of the world in general, we are not going to get anywhere at all. We're just not. It's going to slow us. It's going to stunt us. But this woman is finding peace and relaxation within her own being. And if you can tell, she's completely alone in this card. So what this tells me is that sometimes on this journey, you need to accept that it's going to be pretty damn lonely until you find your soul tribe. But in the process, it's worth it. You know, like, while you're in the midst of it, it really does suck. But if you focus so much of your energy on yourself, it's going to pay off in the long run. I feel like anyone that has ever gone within and stayed within and kind of did the whole hermit mode thing, they didn't come out less intelligent. They didn't come out less awakened. They come out more intelligent, more awakened, and more in tune with their emotional being and emotional body, and just, a better understanding of the self. And if we're going to create these amazing things in our lives, it's going to take community and it's going to take other people to help us get there. But if we don't believe in ourselves as a result of doing self-love, then who's going to believe in us? Who's going to trust us? So we need to establish that and be our own leader in our own lives. And next is wisdom. And this card is kind of giving me a little bit of a similar energy to the previous card. She is all by herself. Is she in the ocean? Yeah, she's in a boat. She's in a boat, all by herself, looking at the moon, looking ahead, looking forward, but the water is very misty and muggy, and she's by herself. She could be miles and miles and miles away from land, but she is standing strong and standing tall, and she's kind of reaching up to this higher power. She's reaching up to the sky. So I think this shows me that, we have the answers within us, and the way to access this and to access the directions, if you will, on our journey and on our path is to tap into a higher power of some kind. A spirit, a guardian angel, ancestors, whatever you believe in. We need to seek that and seek peace and relaxation and calm within ourselves. And, this water could get crazy at any point. She has no control over it. It's the ocean. She literally can't. The moon is in control. Something above us is in control. It's not all on us to figure it out and to steer the ship. There's lots of factors. There's the wind, there's the waves, the way they move, the tides, the currents, and it's a result of the moon. So we're not alone on this world, even though sometimes it can feel like that. Okay, next. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you guys are enjoying this reading and if you would like more really relaxing dark lighting. Ooh, it's kind of like spooky, mysterious a little bit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab a Moon Oracle card. It's called Moonology. It's a very, very beautiful deck. Okay. It's so hard to do anything with all this stuff on this table. Nothing will come of this situation, and it is the void of course moon. So what this card tells me is that nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of extreme negativity. Nothing will come of pessimism of your own life. You need to believe in yourself. You need to be your cheerleader. Look how dark that is. It's a void. If you could see in person or with better lighting, it's just like a super gloomy dark sky with very little bitty tiny stars, and the moon is kind of off in the distance. Nothing will come of this situation. You're barking up the wrong tree, girl, by focusing on anything other than yourself. Truly. If it means hermit mode, abandon everybody in your life, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do, and honestly that's what I've been doing. And the more I try to involve others, the more off my course I get. So this is just a reminder that, hey, void of course, void, let it go. You're allowed to change paths at any moment. You are allowed to change the projection of your journey. And you are required to stay stuck in one place. You have the ability to change and transform. At every waking moment, you can be anew. You're never truly stuck. And this card is it's time to take action. And this is the Aries new moon and Aries card. So it's time to take action. Aries are very fiery and passionate people, so it's time to take extreme action in a different direction. You know, it's new moon, so that means, you know, let's start fresh. It is so tiny. Little baby crescent moon. But, you know, if you take one baby step forward in a new direction, keep at it, keep with the baby steps, and eventually it's going to turn into a huge change. But you have to start with that baby step. Take action, be passionate about your life again, be passionate about who you are. Feel good about the person that you're becoming and focus on that person. Don't focus so much on who you were in the past. You know, for me, what I've realized is I have overanalyzed my past so much that it is beating a dead horse. And I've already, you know, milked and squeezed all the juice out of it. I've already gotten the lessons. So there's no need to sit there and ruminate on it any longer. It's time to focus on me, the new person that I'm becoming. I've always been this person, but I'm being reborn, just like this card earlier. It's like growing a baby in your freaking uterus. Like, it is a big miracle. It's crazy. Women go through so much. Women are so dang strong. Like, I'm so proud of women and moms, and just divine feminine energy is so majestic and incredible, and we go through so much crap that men could not handle. And there's a reason why God and the universe gave women the bodies that we have, and we need to, you know, remind ourselves that it is our superpower to be women. We birth things into this world. We create something of nothing. Like, biologically, just remind yourself like how freaking awesome we are. And by tapping into that energy, it will give us so much strength. And just like this lioness card, like, we were never meant to be the male lion. That's not our job. Our job is to be this. Strong, noble, empowered, holds her own. She doesn't need no man, girl. She doesn't. She's got herself. Okay. I feel like that should be it for this reading today. I was gonna do this deck. Maybe we'll pull one card. But I do want to do a dedicated video with this deck because it's called Tarot of Sexual Magic. So it's like a little more explicit, if you will. Explicit. The imagery is, but we'll see what comes up. Wow, okay. So give me a minute to look at these cards. So straight away, the first one that came out is the Strength card. Now, how nuts is that? Excuse the siren. It wouldn't be a Mads ASMR Haven video without a siren. Okay, so in this depiction of the Strength card, she is taking the bull by the horns. Excuse me. What do we got here? Some horns. Aries got them horns. And this is taking action. So in the regular, Strength card depiction, there's different depictions of it, but you think of No, do y'all see a man in this card? No, you don't. It's her. It's all her. So she has that power. Don't let a man take your power. Don't let anybody take your power. Don't let other women take your power. All you need is uplifting energy in your life. Okay, let's see. We've got 3 more cards that came out with that. Let's see what they are. Knave of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, the meaning of this card is that she will cut a bitch. She is not gonna let anyone push her around. She's not gonna let anyone tell her what to do. She's in charge. And in the regular depiction of Queen of Swords, it's like a very bold, kind of like borderline intimidating woman. Siren, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Queen of Swords. She is like, she's not gonna deal with anyone's shit, and like that's kind of the mentality that you need to have on your journey. Is you I've already repeated it 500 times, but like, don't let anyone get in your way. Anybody, just don't. Period. That's all that you need to know about that. And there's a reason why some of these messages are extremely repetitive. It's definitely for a reason, because it's something that we need to pay attention to whenever themes are repeating like that. And another thing, like, you can tie in the meaning of the sirens, like, it's urgent to switch your mentality about yourself. If you historically haven't been seeing yourself as like a strong, independent woman, start figuring out how to embrace that within you and, you know, allow that part of you to develop and emerge. Knave of Pentacles. I believe that's Knight. This deck is different. It doesn't say Knight of Pentacles, it says Knave. So a Knight of Pentacles is a person who is in the process of pursuing something physical in this world, like physical abundance, like money, house, a job, physical pleasures, different things like that. And, you know, she gets to call the shots. You get to call the shots in your life. You get to decide what these earthly pleasures are. I never suggest overindulging in, you know, like, luxurious things unless that's your style, but figure out, like, what does your heart actually crave? Does it crave affection? Does it crave attention? Does it crave satisfaction of helping others? Like, figure out what it is that you want to physically bring into your reality and start taking baby steps towards making that happen for yourself. And the man is behind her, like, you know, he's not overpowering her, he's not over dominating her. She is deciding to allow him to be there. So you get to pick what you manifest. Then the next one, our last card, is 2 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. Let me analyze this one because maybe there's something in it that we need to see. In this card specifically, I see her dressed up. She's all sexy looking out the window, and this guy looks like he like just got there and he's almost like not worthy of her in a weird sense. And that's kind of how you need to think about yourself. Like, don't just let any old person, you know, wiggle their way into your life. Like, you need to be extremely intentional about who you allow in, and if that means turning your back to most people, and that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Only turn around and give people your attention whenever you know that they're deserving of you. This is friends, this is jobs, this is partners, anybody, literally. And then we have this like bonfire, like weird, it looks looks like a fire pit, but there's like smoke coming out of it, so it's like steaming. Like what I get from that is like desire and deliciousness. Like you are cooking up something amazing in your life, and it's going to be different for everybody what that thing is, but like the aroma is there. So that tells me like it's really close. Like whatever manifestation is going on, whatever you've been working on, it's going to happen. It's so close you can taste it. So that is it for this reading tonight, this Goddess Divine Feminine spiritual reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that I wasn't too rusty. I haven't done a reading in literally months, so if you guys like this, please let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe on your way out. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight, and reading these energies with me. I hope that this video was relaxing.